Hello, I'm Daljit Dhaliwal in Washington, D.C. The main story is brought to you by Al Jazeera. 8 hostages have been killed after being taken captive on a bus in the Philippine capital, Manila. A police officer who had recently been sacked for corruption hijacked a bus filled with tourists. Police tried to storm the vehicle, at which point gunfire was heard from inside. Wayne Hay has more.
As far as the police goes, there certainly will be an in-depth investigation, we are told, by the new president of the Philippines, Benigno Aquino. He has obviously spoken in the last few hours overnight Manila time and said that obviously he is very concerned with what happened and also talking about an investigation. The police also been speaking to the media, and they have obviously been defending their actions, but there will be a lot of questions about why it took so long, perhaps some of their tactics when they were approaching this bus. Some really quite amazing scenes there.
Engineers in Chile are working to keep 33 trapped miners alive long enough to get them all out, and that process could take 4 months. Engineers began reinforcing a tunnel from the surface to the miners' shelter so that they can send food and water down to them. Major flooding has forced the evacuation of more than 250,000 people in northern China. Heavy rain caused the river bordering North Korea to break its banks, flooding the city of Dandong. Arrests have been made in connection with the theft of a Vincent van Gogh painting in Cairo. Eamon Moihuldin has this update.
Egypt's Prosecutor General has ordered the arrest of the Deputy Minister of Culture as well as 4 members of the internal security forces who were present and guarding the museum at the time that the theft of the Van Gogh painting took place. Now, there's no doubt that the blame game is underway here in Egypt, with various officials blaming each other for the lack of security, not only at this particular museum, but really all across many of the country's top museums. What we do know so far is that the Prosecutor General is really leading the investigation into the theft. What has emerged is that 43 surveillance cameras present at the museum were not operational. Only 7 of those were working, and the presence of security personnel, including police officers as well as the museum staff, failed to identify the perpetrators as they were leaving the museum. It took some time actually for them to notice that the painting was even missing.
And those are the top stories, but don't forget you can keep up to date with all of the news on our website aljazeera.net/English.